You're listening to the Tip In Maple Leafs podcast with your hosts, Chad and Dale. What's up, everybody? It is the Tip In Maple Leafs podcast, episode number 293. I'm Chad.
I'm Dale.
And in the middle of the greatest Toronto Blue Jay run of my lifetime, we're going to talk a little Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, Leafs fans, how you feeling out there? We're going to get to the Leafs, obviously. Again, similar to the last podcast, Chad. Not a lot of positives here. Basically, zero. But we'll get into it and whatever. But you want to know what I think is a good sign here, Chatty?
What's that?
What episode number is it tonight?
293.
Know what I'm talking about there?
You talking a little Dougie?
No, I'm talking about when was the last time the Blue Jays won the World Series?
Oh, 1993.
I know we're a Leafs podcast, not a Blue Jays podcast, but obviously the only thing we really care about right now is the Toronto Blue Jays. The Toronto Maple Leafs are playing like absolute dog shit. So let's just start with the Blue Jays. Like 1993, last time they won. This is episode 293. So they won't two back-to-back in 93. Numbers are adding up here, brother. But like seriously, though, and we won't do another one until after it's over. So exciting stuff. But Jays off the top, before we talk about the huge win in Game 5, look, man, after that loss in 18 innings, Game 3, I thought there's no way they're coming back from this. There's just no way. Were you not thinking the same thing?
Oh, it was a heartbreaker.
Absolute crushing defeat, right? And then for them,
and you used like all of your bullpen in that game. You almost had Bieber, your starter, the next day. You almost had him have to come out and play.
They almost grabbed the other Bieber out of the stands and put him in there.
Come on in. But anyway, they were depleted, and then you lose. I was like, they're gonna come out and like it's over. That's how I felt.
Oh, dude, when you lose a crushing game like that in the playoffs, it's so defeating. I cannot say enough. They come out in Game 4 and Game 5, put the fucking boots to them. Like I'm like, what is this? Usually a team would fold and just ride off into the sunset. Great run, guys. All good. So for me now, this is absolute destiny. Destined to happen, man. These guys up and down that Jays lineup have outplayed the Los Angeles Dodgers. Have outplayed them. This series could be over right now.
Yeah, they've outplayed at the start of the playoffs, like when they got into it. After
I meant like should this series should be over.
Oh yeah, had they won, listen, had Schneider not made some of the moves that he did, like taking out Barger and Bichette and stuff in that 18th inning game, because basically it got to the point where you would have maybe Varsho or Vladdy and then Clement. And then other than that, it was almost a guaranteed out. You had guys coming to the plate that just couldn't knock in runs. So had he not done that, they might have won that 18 inning game. All they needed was one run in 9 innings.
I know. Well, that's the whole thing. They were, we're up 3-2, chance to win at Halloween at home. But look, they were up 5-4 in that game in the bottom of the 7th inning, and they decide to pitch to Ohtani, who had already had 2 doubles and a home run in the game. They decide to pitch to the guy. Obviously, he cranks it out of the fucking park, but that's the only run the Dodgers got until the 18th inning. So, who knows? Jays could have won that in 9, but whatever, is what it is. They're in a great spot. You Savage, incredible. Schneider, Guerrero, Barger, pick a guy.
The whole team. I love them all.
I love them all. Guy, Kirky. Right? Kirk. It's crazy, man. But you Savage, that.
And even the bullpen, you have Bassett, who you didn't even have on the roster against the Yankees. You have him coming in now. He's never been a reliever. He's never come out of the bullpen ever in his career. You're pulling him in situations he's never been in. Guy's unstoppable. He's given up 1 hit, no walks. He's just unstoppable.
Yeah,
it's just incredible. The whole team is just giving them everybody's just firing on all cylinders at the same time. It's
It's
crazy.
incredible. Yeah, I can't remember a run like this where I had no expectations. Like even going into the Raptors championship year, like there was expectations there that they were going to potentially compete for a championship, right?
And
Having made the Kawhi trade and all that.
yes, I was
Like
just going to say they had Kawhi.
high expectations for that 2019 Raptors team.
This feels different though, doesn't it?
Zero expectations here. Like they finished last in their division last
Yeah.
season, the Blue Jays. No expectations. I'm like, I might not even watch a game this summer. Like back in like April when the season started, I'm like, this team's going nowhere. What is this team doing? And then all of a sudden, they take off like a fucking rocket, and they just haven't looked back.
Nope.
It's crazy.
All season.
Crazy, man. Win the division series, win the championship series, and here they are, one win away from a World Series title. They can get it done at Rogers Center, down at the Dome on Halloween night. Fuck, it's going to be epic, man. I know. Wait.
Like since the very end of the season when they basically needed to win out against the Rays to clinch the division, they did it.
Yeah.
Then they beat the Yankees. Then they beat the Mariners, had to come back from down 3-2, win in 7. And then they go up against what's supposed to be Goliath. And like you said, they're taking the boots to them. They're up 3-2. And not to mention, they haven't even really been fully healthy this entire time.
Oh,
you beat the Yankees and Mariners without Bichette. Springer's been hurt for most of this series. He's coming back tomorrow. They just announced.
Is he going to
play?
He's gonna.
That's what I heard. He's going to play tomorrow.
Like, is he going to bat? Is he going to hit?
He'll probably be the DH, I would assume.
That's crazy stuff, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, you might as well. Like, if you blow it out, if you blow it out, you blow it out. Like, give it a fucking go, right? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I can't wait. I'm so excited. And so transitioning to, but just again to recap, I thought they were dead after Game 3. I thought they were dead. And is it not just so impressive how they showed up and took it to them in Game 4 and 5? Like, is that not so fucking? That's so not Toronto sports teams. Like, no, it's just not.
You watch these guys at their post-game interviews, even after that 18-inning game, like, go watch the Dodgers last night in their post-game.
Oh, they look like they're done, defeated.
They look defeated. They look done. And it reminded me of the Toronto Maple Leafs when in the playoffs. Like, they always kind of look like that after big games that don't go their way. The Jays have not once looked like that. Even after that 18-inning game, they were like, get some sleep, come back tomorrow. It's just another game.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, their mentality. It's great.
It really is. So making the transition to a little bit more on the Jays at the end here, but making the transition over to
the big topic.
Oh my goodness, man. Sticking with the Jays for a second though. That Jays team, so likable. So why are they so likable? Do you think? Why like I love them. There's not a guy on that team that I don't fucking maybe
the Blue Jays?
Yeah, there might be one guy that I don't like. Brandon Little, not my favorite cat.
Whatever. But he's taking a lot of shit. He was pretty decent this season.
Like fair, but there's up and down that lineup. There's not a lot of guys that I don't like. Very likable team, lovable, I would say. Why is that? Why is that?
For me, like the reason that I love them is because they just give it their all every fucking time. Toronto, the way they play. Toronto sports fans have always loved sort of the lunchbox guys. The guys that show up with their work boots and their hats and they just give it every game.
They leave it out there.
We've never been a town that really falls in love with like a LeBron or like sort of an arrogant superstar.
Oh, we got one of those guys coming up to talk about.
That's what I love about these Jays. Like from Vladdy all the way down to the very bottom. They're giving it every night and they want to win. They want to be playing for Toronto. That was kind of the difference with the Raptors is you kind of knew Kawhi was like, I'm going to win the championship and then I'm going to fucking get out of here.
Yeah. Never wanted to be here in the first place. Showed up though, and got it done. So, hey man, it's all good. We got the title. Without Kawhi being here, it wouldn't have happened. Yeah. So,
but with the Jays, I feel different. Like it feels like they want to be here. They want to win it for Toronto. They'll give whatever they have. Every last drop in the tank's coming out.
Did you see the clip last night? Savage after the game was best game I've probably ever seen in my lifetime from a Blue Jays pitcher ever. Probably like there's been no hitters I've seen. And like we saw Doc Halladay pitch and like, there's been some great games, but in a pressure moment in my adult lifetime, I've never seen a better Blue Jays pitching effort than that. Never.
12 Ks, no walks, 7
And
innings.
after the game, he's carrying the beer on the bus. Did you
Yeah,
see
I
that?
saw that. I saw that. You're still the rookie. I
right?
mean, no matter how great you played, you're still the rookie, man.
Potentially just help this team capture their first World Series in 32 years. He's carrying the beer on the fucking on the bus. Hilarious. But anyway, so why are the Jays so likable? You just talked about it. The other team in town, the Leafs right now, why are they becoming so unlikable? Because are they not really becoming a little unlikable? Hard to watch, Chad. Hard to watch. Okay?
It's a hard watch. It's a hard watch. Do you think it has a lot to do with the Blue Jays team being so likable and so good right now?
No, because it's just
because everybody in Toronto is always mirrored against the Maple Leafs. So you kind of like look at these guys, look at what they're doing, and then you look over at Scotiabank Arena and you're like, the fuck is going on down there? The hell?
It's
like
hard
if the Jays were out of it,
the Heat would be a lot hotter on the other team.
But do you think we'd feel a little different about it, or we're just like these guys are? It's
I
so boring, but you're also comparing it. You turn the channel and you're in the World Series. Like,
yeah, no,
the emotions and stuff are different.
Yeah, I think the Leafs are getting off a little easy here, like because of the Blue Jays. I think if the Jays were not playing right now, the Heat would be turned up times fucking 10 on the Leafs right now. But just to me, this is a long process, guys. This is 10 years deep. It's longer than that, but it's 10 years deep with these kind of cast and crew leading the way. I'm talking about the main players on the ice, the main guys here, Riley, Matthews, Nylander, Tavares. This is who I'm talking about. So just they're becoming, to me, this has been a process of failure after failure after failure. They're just becoming so unlikable. They're becoming harder and harder to watch. Their effort is just absolute dog shit. I've never seen professional athletes dog it like these fucking guys ever. The effort is absolutely astonishing. And I don't know. I don't know what to say, but they are, for me, becoming like the prima donnas of the Austin Matthews and William Nylander. Like, I know Tavares and Riley aren't those two guys, but the other two guys sure as fuck are. Like, I don't know, man. It's just like, leave the Louis Vuitton at home and fucking just go to the rink and fucking play hard for a fucking night. How about that? Like, I don't know. It's hard to find
get your priorities straight.
It's hard to find the right words here, but like, I'm inching, and this is a hot take. You might not like this one, but
that's what we're here for.
I'm inching closer and closer. I'm not there yet, but I'm inching closer and closer to the Kessel and Phaneuf days, brother.
No.
I'm inching closer there. I'm getting closer. I'm telling you right now. Like
you think we're going to have a salute gate where they turn on the fans?
I don't see it being that far away.
Really?
It's not. I mean, what are you trying to say? It's
I know they've played, like, they've been boring. They've played bad. They've played very bad. Terrible. They also haven't gotten great goaltending. Everything's just kind of a mess.
No help for the goalies either.
But they're in the middle, like they're in the mix of things. There is a shit ton of teams right around the Leafs within a point. Yeah, there's a few teams that have kind of taken away, surprising teams that have kind of taken away in the divisions. But there is a whole bunch of really good teams just in this big mix. So I mean, they can snap out of it. The thing that I don't like is, in years past, I just figured, I always felt, okay, they're working through some bumps, they're gonna get through it. I don't feel that this year.
No.
Like, I'm like, they may be a mediocre team this year.
Like, I've seen some other teams, other good teams. I've watched some other games this year of some other good teams play that aren't playing that well, or that aren't winning at least. But I'll tell you one thing that's drastically different than the way those teams are playing than the way this Leafs team is playing, is that they're playing hard.
Yeah.
And the Leafs are not. I don't see it. Like, they can say whatever they want post game and whatever, but like, I don't see the effort. I don't see them playing hard. Like you said, it's not. It looks different in a fucking like way worse way. Like, and I'll tell you this. Usually, I get a little excited for a little BJ action, especially on a Wednesday night. Little Blue Jacket action. Who doesn't get up for a little BJ fun on a Wednesday night? I mean, let's get serious here, folks.
Oh, we had two BJs last night.
Oh, what? Oh, that's right.
We got we
Double
got
shot.
we got our home BJs in the World Series, and then the Leafs had some BJs going on.
So it could have been a BJ bonanza last night. It
Well, it
should have
was
been.
both BJs
Well, it
won.
was, but oh, that is true. That
Yeah,
is true. It was a fucking BJ bonanza.
when
So
both BJs finish, I
that's
mean
rare.
that's huge.
That is absolutely rare. And
On the
the
same night at the
our
same time.
and our our BJs, they
Yeah.
exploded right away.
Well, first, no, there was no way.
No.
It was the first fucking,
Yeah, they absolutely exploded
and
right
of
away.
course, David Schneider. Like if any BJ is going to explode right away, that mustache.
Well, yeah, I know, right? Like he's the only mustache in town getting it done right now. But look, man, that game
is very true.
That game last night, the odd man rushes, the turnovers, the this, the that, the goaltending, the stars not showing up again, the lack of effort, the go down the fucking list. It's like
same old story.
Come on, man. This is crazy. Like this is crazy. It's like I'm honestly contemplating like I hope the World Series ends on Halloween. Friday night, I hope it's done. If it goes so and if that's the case, I'm honestly like I don't know if I'm watching that Leafs game on Saturday night. For the first time in a long time, I'm seriously considering like I don't know if I want to watch this. Like I don't know if I want to watch this shit. If it goes to game 7, obviously I'm not even sniffing the fucking Leafs game, not even remotely interested whatsoever.
Well, has the time been moved?
Not as of right now. There's no game 7. No, it's in Philly. It's in Philly.
Oh, right. So they won't.
So nothing cooking there. But like, do you know what I mean? That's where I'm getting to here. Like, I'm going to give these guys till Christmas. Okay. Like I'm not jumping off the boat yet, but I do not like what I see at all. I'll give them till Christmas, but like it's still early, but this team sucks.
Yeah. I mean, we've been around a while. We've seen a lot of we've watched a lot of Leaf hockey, a lot of years. And sometimes you just get a gut feeling about a team. And I just have this gut feeling when I watch this team, like, I don't think it's a very good team.
No.
I don't know what it is. Like I said, years past, I thought, oh, they're going to snap out of this. Something's going to come to life. Or you could see it happening. Like they'd win games 8-5 or something like that. You could see like the spotlight would shine on some parts of the game. This is just, like you say, hard watch.
Okay.
Like, it is seriously hard to get through a Leaf game.
Like we've talked about this before. They either can't or don't want to play the right way. Is that not what it comes down to at the end of the day?
Yeah,
I think they can't do it, or they don't want to. Yeah, I think it's that they can't.
I said this earlier today. I was talking about the Leafs, and I would like today. I watched the Columbus Toronto game. Obviously, last night I was watching the Jays, and even though they were out shooting Columbus, it looked to me like they always kind of looked like they were protecting. They were down in the game, but they were always kind of playing like they were protecting a 1 or 2 goal lead in the third period.
Like they just 5-1.
I know, but they weren't ever taking it to Columbus. They were out shooting them, but a lot of perimeter shots. They look like a team that's caught between. Do you know when you're like playing little league hockey and you're first learning, and like you know that you want to chase the puck, but your coach is also telling you to hang back and help the defense, and you're kind of lost. You don't know what to do. That's what the Leafs look like. Like they don't know whether they should attack or they should be defensive.
And that's mind-blowing. That's mind-blowing when you're playing in the NHL. And
that's how it looks.
This is a team full of veterans. They have one kid playing. A veteran team. They have one rookie in the lineup. It's crazy, man. Going back to like, okay, the back-to-back against the Sabres lost and then won in overtime, I think. So they got they got 2 points, but the Sabres got 3. So whatever. Barely beat the Flames in overtime. 4-3, and then you lose to Columbus. Like it's not like we're like think about who I just talked about.
When's the last time they handily won a game? Like where they came out and they were the better team for 60 minutes and walked away with an easy win.
I can't think of.
And let's look at their schedule, man. It's not hard.
They haven't played. They haven't played a playoff team, or they've played one playoff team.
And they got whooped.
Two, sorry, Montreal and Montreal the first game, they were a playoff team, and they played New Jersey, and New Jersey just beat the fucking pants off them. Not even close. And now in that Jersey game, they gave up a 4-on-1. Last night in the Columbus game, there was a 5-on-1.
That's what I mean. They don't know
5-on-1.
They don't know what they're doing. Like, that's how it looks. They're lost.
It's crazy.
But I mean, their schedule gets really tough coming in November and December, and especially into the new year, getting close to the Olympics and stuff. You need to bag some of these points, man.
At the schedule, but
they haven't had hardly any travel in October.
Oh,
they played at home.
Yeah,
they've been playing pretty mediocre teams that they should, and they are just letting the points drip.
Yeah, big time.
Just slip away, man.
So I've got an idea here. This one is a little outside the box. I'm not sure if you've heard of this one before or not, but I've got something. I think it might be time.
I keep it in the box.
Okay, well, listen, sometimes you got to go outside the box if you really want to figure things out before you get things back in the box. Now, listen to this one. I think it might be. I don't, but listen, well, neither is what I'm about to say, but I think it might be time to call the horse trainer, Chad.
Was that this off season?
That was at the rookie camp. The rookie camp. They had the horse trainer come in before. And what did I say then? I said, what are they doing bringing the horse trainer in for the rookies? You might want to save the horse trainer for when the big boys fucking come to town. Well, guess who was fucking right on that one? Might be time to call the horse trainer because these guys need a good.
What did the horse trainer do?
I have absolutely no idea, but you got to try something here because nothing's working. Nothing's working. Call the fucking horse trainer tree and get him back. Get him in here.
Are you just saying that? Like, did the rookies win after the horse trainer thing, or did they play better?
Idea. I don't know. I just thought
you're really just outside the box. Like, look, I see a horse, big horse cocked. Let's just get the horse.
You gotta throw darts at the wall at this point. Like, nothing's working for these guys. So, like, I thought the horse trainer thing was an outside the box idea that I didn't like at the time. I have no idea what it accomplished, but hey, man, what the fuck? Like, I just thought it might be time to call the horse trainer. But anyway, maybe not. Probably not going to happen. But Craig Berube, every single post game this season, win or lose, a lot of things we need to clean up. A lot of things we need. I think I just went into I just had a bad Babcock fucking exorcism there for some reason. But every post game, a lot of things we need to clean up. I just did it again. A lot of things we need to clean up. I can't do a Berube impression, but
I don't think exorcism was the word you were looking
for.
No. But yeah, I know
exorcism was I need to get him out.
Yeah, you need to get him out. Yes. But if you fall into Babcock, it's not an exorcism.
No.
But they are kind of similar in the way they talk.
A little bit.
But I don't know.
Every post game, every single one, a lot of things we need to clean up. Like, come on, every fucking night. So why aren't you cleaning them up? And you've played 12 games now. 11 games, whatever, 12 games.
Maybe someone should ask him that.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of, like, you keep saying that, Craig, after every game. So why aren't they being cleaned up?
Because they're just taking that as the answer. You got to go into the press room so that after Masters asked that and he says, we got a lot of things to clean up, you got to stand up and be like, Craig, so 12 games here. You've said that after every game, we got to clean things up. When are we going to see that? When are we going to see things cleaned up here? And the same with the players. Stop saying it's not from a lack of effort. It's not from a lack of, like, we believe in each other and all that.
What are these guys like? Do they really think that? Like, these guys are delusional if that's what they're thinking. They really are. Like, it's crazy, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. To me, I think maybe it's a chemistry thing. Like, maybe this team's just not gelling this year. Like bringing it back to the Blue Jays. That's a team that's gelled.
Oh, couldn't possibly gel more than the Jays. So the Leafs are missing their best player, a little banged up. And I'm not talking about Austin Matthews. I'm talking about William Nylander because he's the best player on the hockey team. Like, is that affecting things? I guess it is, but I don't think if he was in that lineup that they would be winning. I don't think it matters. I just think he's their best player. Matthews, dude, thank God they did not. I don't have one good thing to say about Austin Matthews right now, other than thank God the organization did not lock him up to a long-term fucking contract.
Well, that was him.
Well, thank God
they would have given him 8 years, but he wanted his 5 and 5.
Thank God that's how it ended up turning out. He has no fire in him whatsoever. I don't know what's going on with this guy. He hasn't looked like him. We're 2 months away from going into 2026. Okay. Exactly 2 months in 2 days. He hasn't looked like himself since 2023.
Yeah. And everyone wrote it off last year with the injury, having to go to Germany and all that shit. But maybe,
or early 2024, I guess. Maybe
can he turn it around? Sure. But maybe he's not there anymore.
Like maybe he needs full back surgery to correct something, or maybe he just is lost and like his
maybe he needs a change of scenery. Like maybe he's just done with the city.
Maybe. I don't know. But like where is like sticking on him, but we can touch on the other guys too. Like where is the leadership on this team? Where is it? It doesn't run through 34. He just looks like another guy. No. He just looks like a dude out there.
Yeah. That's why, like, when you look at leaders and when you hand out the captaincy, you shouldn't just give it to the most talented player on the team. You got to give it to that guy who like eats and breathes winning and hockey. Doesn't matter who it is on your team. That's why I love Sidney Crosby as a captain. He's fucking 39 years old and still the guy's like amped to play on a Wednesday night in Minnesota. Yeah. Like he's just ready to go.
I see why they did it, but they probably should have just kept it on JT, really.
JT's got that. Like this is all he wants to do is play hockey and win.
I don't know, man. But
I just have to read a DraftKings ad real quick.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, please.
Just so we get paid. So anyway, listen, everybody. Hockey's back all this season for the DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the NHL. Brings you all the speed, skill, and nonstop action. So what you're going to do, you can light the lamp all season long with DraftKings. Download the app and then use code THPN. That's code THPN. You bet $5, you can turn it into $300 if you win in bonus bets. Bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if your $5 bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings and THPN, the crown is yours. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available through Problem Gambling, and this is void in Ontario. I really fucked that reading up, but I wasn't okay.
DraftKings.
Tried to do it fast.
Crown is yours. Yeah, man. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I mean, we're gonna, if things continue to stay the same here, I got a couple more quick things, but if things continue to stay the same here, like we're gonna be talking about Matthews a lot more, and the we can leave it at that for now. But anyway, I guess I'll try to go out on a positive. Not this. I've got one more thing after this. This is not a positive. But do you think Boston would have any interest in taking Brandon Carlo back? Because this fucking guy, a first-round draft pick, and Fraser Minton.
Oh, that hurts.
Like, can we undo that trade or no? Like, because
I was actually one of the notes I had was, and we just didn't talk about the defense, but I was going to ask you, and now I know the answer. If you could go back, would you, or if you could, would you trade? Like, forget about the draft pick. Would you just take Fraser Minton back for Carlo?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
They can keep the first round draft pick. You just take Fraser Minton.
Yes, 100%, absolutely, 100%. Minton's like, I think Minton's going to be like, he's not going to be a superstar, but he's going to be an everyday workhorse. That's what he's going to be, and we don't have a ton of those fucking guys. And Carlo is a 6'5", 220-pound pussy. That's what he is. That's what he is. Have you seen the guy throw a fucking hit? Have you seen him make a good defensive play in his own end? Like,
he's lost. He's lost out there.
Holy.
The whole thing when Stolarz got thumped and he got up and flipped the net over and lost his shit.
Carlo was standing right there
the whole time. Even after your goalie flipped the net, like he then kind of got in there. But I mean, I don't know. I've watched hockey a long time, and it's rare to see your goalie get run and a 6 foot whatever defenseman does shit about it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I'd like my money back on Brandon Carlo, please and thank you. But that's obviously not going to happen. But go out
positive note.
I guess, like, I don't think the goaltending's been great, but Joseph Wall back in the fold, practicing. He's obviously going to get a conditioning stint with the Marlies. When we see him back up with the Leafs playing games, I don't know. Hopefully sooner than later, because I don't know how you can put fucking Caden Primo back in fucking net after the BJ. The BJ.
I said that. I said that at the start.
You ever had a BJ debacle like last night? Woo!
Caden Primo,
not the best.
Well, some people can't handle the BJ's coming at you like that.
But you got to go, like, he's done though, right? Like, you can't play him again. You got to call up.
I said that at the start of the year when we were doing the podcast. Like, my gut feeling was just he had been absolutely brutal in the NHL. You'd have a better chance gambling on James Reimer maybe stealing you a couple points.
100%. Yeah.
Because he's brutal. But you can't put it all on him. Like, like you said, teams giving up 4-on-1s.
Yes.
High danger chances. Like, they're not playing well.
No, puck's going right through him though. Like, the
one shot last night.
You can't have that. But no help in front of him. The guy's just absolute dog shit effort again.
But you're right. The puck cannot go. There were 2 goals last night shot right at him that just went in. But that can't happen in the NHL.
Anyway, brother.
Do you have a positive note?
Just Joseph Wall. That was it. Joseph Wall. Just that
I thought you were going to say, like,
no.
You got a good feeling about Gosman tomorrow night in the
I have positive vibes out my every orifice for the Blue Jays. Absolute. Well, yeah, we can sign off on the Jays, but no, just for the Leafs. Last thing, it was just Wall's back. That's a positive. There's nothing else that is. There's, again, 2 podcasts in a row, not one positive thing I can say about the hockey club other than they're getting their backup goaltender back. Yay. Go Leafs, go. No, positive vibes all over for the Blue Jays, man. I can't wait. They get it done this weekend, whether it's Friday night or it's Saturday night. The Jays are going to win the World Series. I hope it's Friday night, Halloween. Can't wait. Can't wait.
All right, listen, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Tip In Maple Leafs podcast. We know it's hard to put on a hockey podcast or watch the YouTube videos when the Blue Jays are doing so great. So we really appreciate you tuning in and watching. If you want to follow us on social media, you can at the Tip In Maple Leafs podcast on Facebook and Instagram, Tip In Pod on TikTok and Twitter, and you can email us tipinpodcast@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm Chad.
I'm Dale.
And we will.
Hey, listen, guys. Leafs stink. Jays rock. Let's get it done this weekend. Rogers Center, Skydome. Cannot wait to see the Blue Jays win their 3rd World Series title. Chad, let's go Blue Jays.
Let's do it.
We'll catch you later.
You're listening to the Tip In Maple Leafs podcast with your hosts, Chad and Dave.